Hi, I'm Pilar. This is Marion from Cam Yoga. We're going to cover some of the postures that help you get into a full split Hanumanasana. So these are the warming up sort of postures so that full split is a little more accessible. We want to touch on the hamstrings, the quads, and the hip flexors. There are quite a few poses in yoga that will do this for you, so we're just going to cover a few of them. So I'm going to have Marion come into a low lunge. So basically setting up for a runner's lunge and then releasing that right knee down to the floor. So stack the knee above the ankle and then allowing that leg to release down. She's getting into that right hip flexor a little more. And to intensify this, you can bring the arms up onto the thigh, just really allowing that hip flexor to soften down towards the floor. So you do this for maybe 5-10 breaths, but you come back to it a couple of times as you're warming up for your full split. So from here, I'm going to have you transition into Parsvottanasana, so a hamstring stretch. So we're going to just step up onto both legs, folding over now the left leg. Both legs are straight. Hips are level, so this stretch is in the back of the left hamstring right now. The chin comes towards the shin. And this is actually an intense side stretch, and it should feel fairly intense in the back of that leg.
Definitely do.
Excellent. Good. That's what we're after. So again, 5 to 10 breaths. You could come back to this pose a few times, and then you might shift back into that low lunge as you're doing now. Releasing maybe you can stay in a high lunge as well. That's good too. Releasing the knee, and then maybe, taking the arms up off of the leg, just really deepening into that stretch. Alright, so we still have to hit on a quad stretch. Now you'd obviously do this on both sides because you want to do your full split on both sides to balance out the body. So coming into the quad stretch, we're going to do Supta Virasana for this one. So come down onto your knees and then sit down inside of the feet. So she's going to slide her feet out. Use the heels of your hands to roll the calves out of the way. Just get the calves out of the way. The sit bones settle down onto the floor. If the sit bones are down, knees are squeezing together, you can start to recline back using the elbows. And now we're working deeper into this quad stretch in here. There's a lot of different ways to stretch your quads, so if this isn't good for your knees or this one's not as accessible for you, you can try something like Bikasana, frog pose, or even in your low lunge, you can draw up that back leg and pull it in towards the bum. And then you can work your way back out using your elbows, coming out of your Supta Virasana. Lovely. So again, you would repeat these postures a few times, really warming up to get into that full split. Thank you so much, and we will show you the full split next time.